Let's see, what was that? Mission 5. Okay, so there's like 3 more missions. Like, I know when I moved to Finland, there was so much stuff that the company that I worked for had to do to get me like doing anything which costs a lot of money, and it's like limited to what kind of what kind of companies that want to do that.
Are you certain of that, Demon Hunter? Are you certain your will is your own?
You reek of death, human. You'll regret approaching me.
Come then. You'll find that we're evenly matched.
Go on fighting like this forever. What is it you truly want?
The Dreadlord who commands this undead army is called Tichondrius. He controls a powerful warlock artifact called the Skull of Gul'dan. It is responsible for corruption.
So that's like a translator kind of thing.
And you wish for me to steal it?
And most of the people that are in that field that you're looking for, like IT and developing, they program in the language anyway, so they are quite good at writing, because not many people are like just taking a phone up and calling another country because of the time zones.
You sought power your whole life. Now it lies within your grasp. Seize it, and your enemies will be undone.
No, like, it's just a matter of where to. Like, Canada is somewhere, I think the UK is also somewhere. It's at least like just some options. Let's see.
Insufficient gold.
I grow impatient.
Agent of Law. Agent of War. Do I have that? Law, there we go. But I see, as someone that speaks English, it is possible for you to just move to, I think, Canada or the UK. But it's also still quite dangerous for the people that are trying to hire you. Because they don't know anything. Like, most people like know the equivalent of education, but when you're self-taught, unless you have something that's like it's like there's ups and downs for everywhere.
Waiting on you. Fair enough.
I will just say that it gets much colder where I am than it does in the UK.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
It's great being able to just go to a different country in a few hours. Or rather, like, for me, like half an hour to go to Germany or 2 hours to Sweden.
You dare speak to me?
I don't really have anything. I can just go if I want to. I don't take the train, because I don't see a reason why I should take the train. It's almost like everywhere I go. Like why would I take the train? Because it's quite expensive here, actually. but we do have a train museum
There are demons
that I've
nearby.
gone to quite a lot of times.
Is that all? Easily. Evil draws close.
But I think like a train ticket for me from here to the capital is like probably, I'd say like around $30, if not $40. So it is quite expensive.
Research finished.
The cheapest form of travel is like it depends on where you're going really, and like if you just go online now and order, or if you go, let me just build this thing. Okay, let me just go and Google this. Or let us see. Okay, so if I were to travel from Denmark, from one of the cities, it says prices from $50 if I want to travel to Berlin. From $50. So it can go up, it can, well, at least $50 is what I had to pay to go to Berlin. But then, because I live in a smaller city, I don't have the major train station that actually goes
Research finished.
to Berlin. I have to travel to... It's 7 hours. Let's see. Let me just check. Berlin. That is, if we do by train, public transport, it doesn't say how many kilometers it would be. It says, if I do by car on Google Maps, it says the quickest way is almost 600 kilometers. And that's like about 400 miles.
You dare speak to me? I'm blind, not deaf. Is that all?
Yeah. It's like, depending on where I travel from and to, from where I am to, if I want to travel to the capital, for example, I could go with a plane or a train. The train would take about as long a time as, like, maybe like half an hour longer than by taking the plane.
Your building is complete.
And it costs the same.
Research finished.
Are there demons nearby? Hardly a challenge.
But I prefer to travel by car.
Your building is complete.
Yes, the more you know.
Evil draws close. Is that all?
So I need to get one of these out. Like, the reason I have the ones, like the sound things added, is because of, well, more people interact with the stream in that case. The more interactions, the better.
I stand ready on your mark.
Create more moons.
The way all too easy.
Are there demons nearby? Evil draws close. Easily.
Let's see. Low upkeep soon.
Hardly a challenge.
What else do I have?
Evil draws close. Easily. Is that all?
Yeah, like some people or in some countries it's just easier to take the train. But I think at least in Denmark
Hardly
you can take the train, but the prices
evil draws close.
it's just not worth.
Hardly a challenge. You'll regret approaching me. Die.
Oh shit, they come from behind as well. Fuck. Yeah, I just filled up one of my cars today for. Hold on, what the fuck did I fill up? Like, when I like in my mind, I'm trying to calculate it over to $2. About 800 crowns for gas or petrol.
Is that all? Easily. Is that all?
Well, I have multiple cars, and
Evil
some of them
draws close.
are decent. Some of them are like just too expensive. Okay, so the car I filled up today is on paper supposed to do 12 kilometers per liter. Was that like 8 or 7 liters per 100 kilometers? Yeah, like even like a gallon is different from the US to the UK.
Your building is
I don't understand why does it have to be different. CSS, that's only 2 quests, good. Yeah, but also like depending on how big the engine is and all that, because mine is a small engine as well. So that car. Yeah, but it's like, what engine do you have in the car? Because this is a 1.6 liter. So it's not very great. Like 1.6 liters. Yeah, okay. I see. Like, yeah. Which I think is fine then, because it's a big engine. But this is a 1.6 4-cylinder without a turbo or anything. It's just bad. But then the other car I have is also 1.6 but with a turbo. And that does about 20 kilometers per liter. Depending on how you drive it, but if you drive it like normally on the highway, it would be like around 25 kilometers a liter. I've had way too many cars. Like, I think last year I had last year I had 40 cars.
Is that all?
Which is
Hardly a challenge.
quite a lot.
Easily.
But I've also had a dealership where I bought and sold cars. So some of them I kept for myself, just drive around for a bit.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
I grow impatient.
Patient.
Draw your knife. You dare speak to me.
I think the car that I've had that was the best on fuel was... Yeah, I have. I think the car that I had that was best on fuel was
Is that all? Hardly a challenge.
probably, let's say BMW or Mercedes or my Skoda. 'Cause I had one car that did 35 to 40 kilometers a liter. Yeah, I've done a lot.
I stand ready.
I'm blind, not deaf, easily. Are there demons nearby?
It's just now with the laws that are in Europe now for used cars, because I didn't do new cars, I just did used cars. There is now, you have to do at least 12 months of warranty, which the cheap cars kind of like, you can't really do that unless you sell like a bunch of them. When I sold like maybe 1 or 2 a week, sometimes I would like be selling 10 cars a week, so I would have a lot of stuff going in and out, but most of the time there would be nothing.
I'm blind.
Not really. Not here. Here they don't take like advantage of it that much. It's just if they have an issue, like it's more like if the engine blows or if the gearbox goes bad, like stuff like that. Some people are just on it instantly, but most of the time there's no issues because at least here most people know that it's an old car, it's a used car, it's not a new one.
I stand ready.
And when the price is right, yeah, but that's also like the thing about if you do it here, there's a rule that says if you write it in the ad that it has whatever issue, it's fine, because then they know they can't complain about that thing because they should already know it.
Evil draws close.
So that's like a plus thing.
You dare speak to me?
But so they can't say anything about like if we say like there's an engine and the engine warning light is on, they can't complain about the engine warning light being on. If you say like it has issues starting when it's cold, they can't complain about that. There's a knocking sound from the engine, can't complain about that. So it's, if you do it like that, it's a lot nicer, but also sometimes you just sell cars so quick that you don't barely even get to get them in. They're just out like that.
I grow impatient.
It's also, it kind of just started with
You
me
dare
working at a
speak to
dealership,
me?
and I can't do anything with the car. Like I can sell them. That's kind of what I can do. Change tires, of course, but that's it.
Blind, not deaf. You'll regret approaching me. Die. Is that all?
Need to get one of these out so I can heal up the thing. It's getting quite low.
Are there demons nearby?
Are there demons nearby? I have done a lot of stuff in the time that I've been working. So I've been like sometimes working multiple jobs at the same time just to get like experience or
Demons nearby.
well, money in the last,
Easily.
which is kind of what, yeah, where I am now because of some of the issues there was at the workplace. So the last workplace, like, well, I can say it, it went bankrupt.
Point the way.
So that's why I'm streaming now, because the company went bankrupt, and so now I only have the freelance stuff.
I stand ready.
I grow
So that's why I
impatient.
can stream as
Hardly
much
a
as I do.
challenge. Hardly a challenge.
On your mark. I stand ready.
You dare speak to me?
So yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I'm still dealing with a lot of stuff because it went bankrupt like the start of this month.
I stand ready.
So there's a lot of stuff with salary and such that I still need to figure out.
Close. Is that all? Easily. Is
But
that
yeah.
all? Evil draws close. Hardly a challenge. Vengeance is mine.
I stand ready.
You'll regret approaching me.
Yeah, it's
Die, fool.
gonna be an issue finding like work
Approaching
when you have it. Well, depending on like what field.
is mine.
If you were like in college or something, had like some kind of tech thing, or if you can show a nice portfolio, then yeah, it's easy to find work. But if you're just starting out and saying like haven't done anything, I'm just interested in computers, you might have an issue finding a job. At least if you want to get some kind of salary, you can almost like say to someone that they're offering a job, say like, I can do this, I don't have an education, but I'm willing to do it for this amount of money.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Sing. I stand ready.
I grow impatient. Easily. Vengeance is
So if they have an ad for like an IT technician or support or some kind of stuff, you can just say, and they have an ad put up like 50k a year, you can say, yeah, I can do it for 40k a year,
I stand ready.
if you're willing to take me in.
Is that all? Die.
Oh fuck, I need to go back.
Hardly a challenge.
Fuck.
On your mark.
Hopefully not gonna die now, but
You dare speak to me?
I lost a lot of stuff there.
Approaching me.
I've never understand the internship kind of thing, because I've always gotten paid when I've done some kind of internship.
You'll regret approaching me.
Which is also a thing about like how the US is compared to like Denmark, is what I can compare it to.
Vengeance is mine. Die, fool.
I stand ready.
Easily. Evil draws close. You'll regret approaching me.
Like when you have an internship, I don't understand like how are you supposed to live then? Because if you
I stand ready.
can't, like if you don't get paid, like, and most of the time it's out of the city or away from where you live with your family, like parents, so you have to get like some kind of income, so you have to work multiple jobs, which then stress you out and make you less efficient.
I stand ready.
Yeah, it's the US, but it's like still something that I think is quite stupid. At least if we compare to other Do I have this? No, I don't.
I stand
If,
ready.
if we compare to other countries,
Waiting on you. Done. I stand ready.
I defeated them. I need to. At least they have a bit longer now to get to where I am.
I stand ready.
Make a few more of these. I know I have a bad income now.
Blind, not deaf.
But-
Is that all?
Could be. Alright.
Easily.
I hope it is. Was there a... No, there's no optional quest. Side quest.
Draws close.
So like, it's weird that in this game there's like side quests as well.
Evil.
And you normally just think about like, the thing you have to do is build a base and like destroy the other person's base. That's kind of what you have to do.
Is that all?
And then there might be some
Your
stealth missions and
building is
such.
complete.
But most of the times
Hardly
it's
a
just like
challenge.
build a base and
Hardly a
there's
challenge.
apparently side
Your
quests.
building is
I
complete.
stand ready.
Vengeance
Yeah.
is mine.
It's stupid. But I can also see it like when I've had to employ people.
Is that all?
Like, you need the experience
Vengeance is mine.
I stand ready.
Easily.
because
Is
otherwise,
that all?
why would they hire you compared to someone else?
Hardly a challenge. Evil draws close. Die, fool.
I stand ready.
Your building
Easily. You'll regret it. Is that all? Easily.
Shit, they do a lot of damage, these people.
Hardly a challenge.
Walk away. Give it a shot.
And
Point away. All
need to get all my men over here because they're doing... Oh, understandable, but I've had a headache since I started my job hunt. Yeah. It's a pain.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
You dare speak to me?
It's like, I can go and find another job if I want to, but I don't really know what I want to do. Because I have the freelance stuff, which can pay for what I'm doing. But I have to find customers myself. Because I don't have like the next big idea. Yeah, like as I said as well, you can see if someone has an ad up, and then you can just say to them if they're willing. You can also like calling, also helps quite a bit compared to just sending your
Research
resume.
finished.
No, of elders. Need to make the altar of elders. You haven't tried calling? Like, I know someone that I work with. He doesn't know anything about like IT and sending out emails and such. He's like always had the best experience going like personally, meeting up physically. to the company that he wanted to work for, and it has always helped him. Because then they had a talk about stuff, if they had the time, of course. Otherwise, he would just ask, "When do you have the time? If I should come by, or do you want me to send something in?" But most of the times, he just went over there and talked his way into getting a job. I can say
Research
that
finished.
that's also the way that most employers
I'm
see,
blind, not
because
Your building is
most of the time when you just see someone sending in a resume or something, they think, oh well, it's just another one. But when someone calls, it's like, it's a nice experience. And it's also like, what's the worst they can tell you? Just to keep quiet, or like say well, we don't employ anyone right now. Also, wherever you're searching for a job, you need to take a look at LinkedIn, because pretty much all tech jobs are through LinkedIn.
research finished.
Is that all?
Yeah, I've
Your move.
I get quite a lot of jobs from that,
Say no more.
Our gold
even
mine is
freelance
running
stuff.
low.
I'm blind, not deaf.
So I have quite a lot, like the skills I put on my LinkedIn is like, I have whatever I have been doing, of course, but the languages that I can write in,
Research finished.
they are on there, and I have quite a few recruiters coming to me, like pretty much like every week. I have a few recruiters,
Upgrade finished.
and they all, like, always seem to have some kind of job or something,
Evil.
something that's interesting for me at least.
Are there demons nearby?
If it's useful, only time can tell, really. It is definitely something that I can talk about.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Who are the ones sending these?
Hardly a challenge. Easily.
But actually, I should
Is that
heal
all?
up this person before I go in.
Draws close.
Heal.
Hardly a challenge. Easily.
Research finished.
It's turning night now. So yeah, it's really low now.
Research finished.
I grow impatient. Is that all?
This is like the annoying part of this game, is where
Evil draws close.
when you play a campaign like this and the gold mine is running low, or collapses completely, so I don't get any gold income, and the enemy then just, for every, they get 10 gold for every 1 gold they mine. Like, why would they have to get like the fancy nice stuff,
Is that
where
all?
for every gold that I mined,
Evil.
well, I need 10
draws
golds to
close.
get mine
Easily.
Research
10
finished.
golds.
Is
Our
that
gold
all?
mine has collapsed.
There we go.
Research finished.
Hardly a challenge. Evil draws close. Evil
This
draws
area, I
close.
hope, is bit.
Is that all? You'll regret approaching me.
I stand.
Yeah, so the enemies, they there we go. The enemies, they have a gold mine where you might have 10,000 gold total in that gold mine. Like, can they just keep spawning more? I guess over this shit.
Dare speak to me. Dark evil draws close. I'm blind, not deaf. It's nearby. Hardly a challenge. Is that all?
I stand
The gold mine
Dare
has
speak to
perhaps
me.
10,000 gold in it. And the enemies, or your allies, get, like for every, like normally you mine 10 gold at a time.
Easily. Hardly a challenge.
And
That
I
all?
stand ready.
Easily.
the enemies and your allies mine 1 gold at a time.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Hardly a challenge.
Dates and times for an interview this week, but haven't got anything yet. But when you're not told to give dates, or did you write something wrong? So if they haven't contacted you back, then you should just contact them and say like, we might have missed something.
Waiting on you. Done. On your mark. On your mark. Fair enough.
Because I've actually had that recently with a car dealership where they didn't contact back, even though they said they would. See, this one I can tangle new gold mine. Should be this one over here though. And they should go up and with it.
Your move. Fair enough. Done. All too easy. Say no more.
Say no more.
Are there demons nearby?
Oh, I did actually not know that they could the wisp thing, small ball thing,
Is that
would
all?
be able to heal
On you.
these glaive towers. This is so slow.
You dare speak to me?
Point the way. Done.
Yeah, okay, that's quite annoying. I think you just need to contact them again and see if they even read, like if there's LinkedIn, I think that you can see if they read the message. Which I think you need to check if they actually read it. Because otherwise they might be wasting time.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Yeah.
Easily. Evil draws close. Hardly a challenge.
18k. That's
Is that all? Easily.
This mission is going to take a long time because I have to kill all these people. And my men don't have enough health and do enough damage because Nightelf, they don't really have a tank, like except if you take the trees and go in and attack with them, which you can kind of pick the trees up
Point the way.
and go in and attack.
I grow impatient.
Your
I
building
have?
is
Your movement approaching me. Easily. Hardly
Our
a challenge.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Is that
Oh.
all? Evil draws close. Hardly a challenge. Vengeance is mine.
Yeah, depending on how big the company is, of course. If it's a small company where it's like maybe 5 people working there, then it should be fine. But
Is that all?
if it's a bigger company,
Your
then probably no one's gonna take or answer the phone.
Is that all? You're approaching me. Die. Are there demons nearby? Die, fool.
No, like, don't worry about it. If someone asks, like, I'm the person that if someone asks me a question, I will answer it as best as I can.
I stand.
Even if it's like, I know nothing about it, I will say that I don't know anything
Your
about it.
building is complete.
Vengeance is mine.
I stand.
Like, trying to know everything about everything.
Die. You'll regret approaching me. Vengeance is mine.
I stand.
Die.
He knows everything.
Your building
You
is
dare speak to me?
On your mark. Say no more.
I grow impatient. Vengeance
your
is
building.
mine.
I stand ready.
You'll regret
Our
approaching
warriors
me.
have engaged.
No,
the
I
enemy.
don't think so either.
You'll regret approaching me. Die, fool.
I stand ready.
Our
Vengeance
warriors
is
have
mine.
engaged the enemy.
Be the first. If it was possible,
I
then
stand
yes.
ready.
But knowing everything is also dangerous.
I'm blind, not
I
deaf.
think I've seen somewhere.
Your building is
Hardly
complete.
a challenge.
Yeah.
Is that
I
all?
stand ready.
That would be quite a thing. Like, yes, I know a thing or two about this thing. But no, it's probably gonna be too much to learn. I don't think, like,
I stand ready.
it's kind of like kind of like a hard drive. Like, the more you have in knowledge, the longer time it takes to like remember
Our
that
sacred grove
particular
is
part.
being desecrated. Your building is complete.
Why is it that it always finds this fucking building? Also, like, if you know everything, then I think some people might want to get after you.
I'm blind, not deaf.
I stand ready.
Pure flesh. Oh no. So annoying. Now I have no...
Waiting
was
on you.
just too late.
Your move. I stand ready.
Let's build another one then. Tree of Life. Here we go. Same spot.
Your building is complete.
Is this turning into Cyberpunk or something?
I stand
Well, I mean, there's... Perhaps.
You dare
But,
speak to
but
me?
yeah,
Hardly a challenge.
some things, yes, would be nice to know everything about. Sometimes, like, no. Please, I don't want to know everything about everything. Knowing the entire
I
universe.
stand ready.
Draws close. Is that all?
Dun, 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 dun.
Evil draws close. Hardly a
I don't know.
challenge.
I don't know. Like, you could know everything,
Draws close.
but then I think I don't know if it's comedy or whatever it is,
Approaching me.
but the thing is, there's a movie called Lucy that has Scarlett Johansson and who's that other person? Morgan Freeman. About unlocking 100% of their brain,
Hardly a challenge.
and they would kind of die because of that,
Our
because
warriors
it's
have
just too
engaged
much knowledge.
Easily.
Yeah, it is.
Die. You'll regret approaching me.
Your building is complete.
Vengeance is mine.
It's actually a good movie. Oh my god, there's so many people here.
There are demons nearby.
At least this guy's gonna get up in level. But I think I need to get a lot more people though.
You dare speak to me. Hardly a challenge.
Okay. Oh, this guy needs to
I'm
get away.
blind, not deaf. Evil.
Oh, don't kill him. Please.
Is that all?
I stand ready.
Evil draws close.
Please. Please,
that all?
please, 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 please.
Hardly a challenge.
So this person's probably
Your
gonna get...
building is
I
complete.
grow
Right.
impatient. Hardly a challenge.
As I don't have any thing down here, I
Away.
believe. No, I don't. The spellcaster can cast.
I stand ready. Waiting on you. All easy. One shot, one kill. One shot.
So
On your
I'm gonna
mark.
get attacked up here again.
Are there
I
demons
stand
nearby?
ready.
Are there
It's
demons
like-
nearby?
You just make your army, and then everything just get attacked
Our
again.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
So I really do need to run these and make
I
one
stand
of
ready.
these here. Yeah, like I played this as a child, like I don't know, many years ago. So for me, it's just in my brain, like as again knowing everything. It's just my brain, like I know what to do in this kind of situation. Also need to upgrade this one as well. But there is a lot of stuff going on at the same time. It's kind of
I
like
stand ready.
StarCraft, kind of. Well, actually, yeah, I think so. StarCraft. But just with other characters
I stand ready.
and being on Earth instead of being in space and such. So I need to get a lot of people on these. Actually, they should go on the gold mine and get them gold, because I haven't gotten any in some time.
I stand ready.
A hunter. Oh.
Waiting on you.
I don't think this game has something
Your
called a hunter,
building is complete.
to be honest. I don't think
Grow
so.
Patient.
Insufficient gold.
Like I don't think there is, at least. Oh, Hunter's Tree. Hunter's Hall. Because they are a hunter. It's they are like, how do you call them? They are the people
I
that
stand ready.
live in the forest by the forest stuff. So they might kill an animal or something to eat. That's kind of like the hunter. But then we have the huntress.
You dare speak to me?
Yes.
Insufficient gold. Upgrade finished.
Did I need this?
Your building is complete.
Oh yeah, I see. I can make these now.
I stand ready.
Yeah, now that I think about it, yeah. There's always something called Hunter or possibly Phantom.
I stand ready. On your mark. Fair enough.
See, how many do I have now?
I'm blind, not deaf.
Should get 3 of these. That
You
means
dare
with...
speak to me?
Our
Point the way.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Done.
Okay, good. They actually killed someone. Yeah, so I'm thinking about, like, at least because I played a fuck ton of Halo. We have the Phantom and we have the Hunter. But yeah, there's always like that
I
one
grow
thing that is in
impatient.
every game. Are you born just to game? Yeah, well, depending on the games though. But yeah, seems that way. So much health. A production by Hunter Incorporated. Then you'll have it in
I'm
the game.
blind, not deaf.
Yeah, that's the thing you could do.
Insufficient gold.
Are there demons nearby?
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Stop being in this.
One shot, one kill.
You
Let
dare
us go up here then.
die, fool.
Oh, if they, oh, okay, they can't. Yeah. Jäger is quite a German. Well, at least I can see now that I have low upkeep, which is... But I kinda need
Say no more.
Are there demons
course.
nearby?
things done now when I
grow
gotta get my men up there.
Evil draws close.
Another of these. Oh. And whenever the light, like,
Point the way.
okay, so I should make another one of these and then probably a tower of a tree of protector. Yeah, tree of protector, and then the last one should be the one that where I can make men, an army. Just for that area up there. Go. And the Ancient of War. The back here. They are. It's just the way with if you spell it with the D that I have, it's more like old people.
Is that all? Easily.
That's kind of like, yeah.
Evil draws close.
So it has been in my family for many, many years. Both of my dads, like, it's like a middle name or first name in my family.
Vengeance is mine. Hardly a challenge.
Your building is Your building is Your building is complete.
Okay, good.
Is
So
that
I
all?
beat those.
You'll regret approaching
Okay.
me. That is where the skull of Gul'dan is kept. These paltry demons will not prevent me from claiming it. Vengeance is mine.
Probably make some more.
Insufficient gold.
Insufficient gold. That's of course we don't have enough gold
I
for that.
grow impatient.
I grow impatient. Wish there was a fountain of health.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
You dare speak to me? Hardly a challenge.
We got this guy down here.
On your mark.
Wait, I only need to kill this one.
Cry havoc. I stand ready.
Burning Legion. Okay, that's gate.
Point the way. All too easy.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Waiting on you. On your mark. I stand ready.
I don't know. I think I have taken some just to get the
I'm
skills
blind,
correctly.
not deaf. Evil draws close.
Waiting on you.
So it's actually correct that says yes, I can do these.
I stand ready. Fire.
Dare speak to me?
I don't know. I would take them.
Easily.
I
Scroll off.
stand ready.
Scroll off. Golden.
Are there demons nearby?
Are there demons nearby? He said 700 times. Let's see, we'll get a proper cutscene.
No longer corrupt the forests. But if I destroy the skull and claim its powers as my
I don't think that I have put in Git as something I have on my list.
Yes, the power should be mine.
Now I am complete.
Demon Hunter.
Hardly a challenge. Is that all?
I
I'm
stand ready.
blind, not deaf.
Yeah, but I think it isn't it kind of like
Fair enough.
Are there demons nearby? Easily.
On your mark.
isn't it like kind of the thing where you expect everyone to know
I
it
stand ready.
kind of thing?
Insufficient gold.
That's what I was like say.
Point the way.
Because I know pretty much everyone I know
Too easy.
that does any programming knows it.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I stand ready. I stand ready.
You'll regret approaching me.
I stand ready.
You'll regret
stand
approaching me.
You'll regret approaching me. Please don't. Oh. They don't have a lot of health, these. And die quite fast. But
Is that all? Hardly a challenge.
like, if they have a quiz for it, then maybe it's a good idea to take it.
Fair enough.
Just so it also gives you like, I think it gives you like a badge or something that says, yes, I have done this, I know this. I think that's kind of the reason why.
Speak to me.
Our warriors have engaged.
I'm not
the
sure.
enemy.
I stand ready.
Is that all?
At all.
Vengeance is mine.
I stand ready. I stand
Oh yeah. So it will roll damage these. So
point the way.
these people. Yeah.
I stand ready.
Insufficient gold.
I think as long as you don't have like
Say no more.
any kind of like ashamed photo
Point
of
the
you,
way.
it's fine. Like many people have a photo of their face. I have a photo like from when I went to a museum at some point. So me just standing like
I stand ready.
in front of something.
Your
So
move.
Our
it's
warriors have
All
engaged
too
the
easy.
enemy.
Waiting on you. One shot, one kill. All too easy. I'll give it a shot.
I grow impatient.
I stand ready.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
On your mark.
oh fuck.
Point the way.
Down here then.
Say no more. Fair enough.
I would say it's probably a bad idea to do so. But it's up to you. I don't know if that helps. That makes it worse. I haven't tried, so I can't say anything about it.
Waiting on you. Done.
You dare speak to me.
Thank God I'm almost done with this. It's
Our warriors have engaged.
quite a campaign. So I think this this game is supposed to be like, if you do the campaign, it's supposed to be like around
Demons nearby.
30 hours, I think it is. Which is very long for a game.
Draw us close.
Point the way.
Thank God I did
Say no.
pretty much all the campaigns. So I'm only missing this campaign, and then if I want to, I can do the DLCs, but I don't think I will. Almost done with this game, so I can put it on my I have completed it. But I think it's like when it's just this, just waiting for stuff to build,
Your move.
and there's like so many things that you just have to do. It's getting, for me at least, it's quite boring. But I think it's a lot better than Skate, because fuck that game.
Point the way. All too easy.
I grow impatient.
I grow impatient easily.
Waiting on you. All too easy.
I just get
Done.
in a great mood when I play it. But I don't understand, like, for me at least, how someone could play that game for so long, because it's like you do the same thing over and over again. But then again, what am I doing now? I'm doing the same thing over and over again. I'm like training archers and watching them go in
On your
and
mark.
die like
Say no more.
one by one, pretty much.
Fair enough.
See, we have
Say
here
no more.
this way. I think is what we should do.
The
The building
way.
is complete.
All too easy.
I'm blind,
Skate or
not
this
deaf.
game? Like,
Evil draws close.
Your building.
this game is what, like, people could make their own maps. Like, there was their own map editor. And this is where Dota came from. Back in the day. And Dota got
Building
to...
is complete.
But yeah.
On your
Like,
mark.
if you're interested, I think it's
Fair enough.
okay.
Cry.
But when
Are there demons nearby?
you just play it just to finish the campaign, it's a bit too much, I think.
Let's see how confident you are against one of your own kind, Dreadlord. I'm blind, not deaf. Challenge.
Please, let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here.
Is that all?
Yeah. We're all different. Thank God for that. But still,
Dare speak to me?
at least skateboarding has never been something that I enjoyed. Like, I did it for like a short period of time. Because it was popular, like, around the people that I was with at school. But then I don't see why
I stand ready.
an adult should do anything about it. But yeah, it's a transportation device
Waiting on you.
in the end.
Insufficient gold.
Insufficient gold. How many do I have on?
I stand
Yeah, 5 there. Shit, I've been streaming for 8 hours now. Oh,
Your move.
haven't you been there for pretty much like... Okay, I can't see all the way back to the start of the
Point the way. I stand ready.
full-time job. Well, last week I did 61
I stand ready.
hours of streaming. And hold on, let me just check what I've done so far this week. Of my analytics. So I have been streaming quite a bit. So I've done so far this week, and we're on Thursday now for me. I've done 27.5 hours. And that counts as I had one day where I streamed 15 hours. Yesterday I streamed... Wednesday for me. I streamed 8 hours, and then today I've streamed 2 hours. Almost 3 hours. Because it's almost 3 a.m. So, yeah. A lot of hours.
Insufficient gold.
It's fun.
I grow impatient.
Except, like, depending on what games you have to play, that is. Some games are just... yeah.
Say no.
So I
stand
think-
ready.
Yeah, well, it's like... As I said, currently I have my freelance stuff, and then streaming, that's kind of what I do. So
I stand ready.
I just have time to play and do whatever.
I
Then
stand
when I wake up in the mornings, or in the mornings whenever I wake up, I write to like a bunch of people about work. Hopefully I get something. If I get it, I finish it as quickly as I can, and then start
I
streaming.
stand ready.
Insufficient gold.
I stand ready.
So yeah,
Waiting on you.
that's
Fair enough.
my life at the moment.
I stand ready. I stand ready.
But I think no, it doesn't sound bad if you actually like have an income with it. My income is not the best, like at all. Which is why I always had like job next to my freelance stuff.
Point the way. All too easy.
Are there demons nearby?
Because as being as huge as you are with this streaming stuff, you don't really earn much until you have, I would say, like probably like 100 average viewers. You would earn a bit more.
Research finished.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty much like I can,
Your move.
if I do freelance like full time,
Your
or
mark. Fair enough.
I have to do like 2, maybe 3 jobs a month to get like, depending on like how much you do. But like I would I normally take like between 3 and 5k US dollars per job. So yeah,
I'm blind, not deaf.
I could do like 2 or 3 a month and then just do streaming rest, which is what I've like been debating, because
Too easy.
but then I don't really go outside. That's more the thing that
Say no
like
more. Point
kind of
blank.
sad, not going outside at all.
To me. Hardly a challenge.
Your move. Done. Done.
Are there demons nearby?
Research finished.
Are there demons nearby?
Your move.
I don't
All
know.
too easy.
Is there?
One shot, one kill. Wait a minute. One break.
Okay, they died quite fast, these. Please don't. Please don't trap me in here.
Our champion has fallen.
It's like being outside. Yes, it's nice to do it every once in a while, but when you spend like a week inside and then go outside for like maybe 10 minutes to do some shopping, and that's it. Getting your vitamins.
Goddess, light my path.
Think I don't. Yeah. It's great. Really.
Goddess, light my path.
This
In position.
in position. I need to get money faster though. I have put 2 of these and
Goddess, light my path.
but really like pretty much like whenever I wake up I'm like so tired. Okay, they don't attack here. I'm so
Make
tired.
it fast.
And then I yeah, they have they have portals, and I should probably destroy the portals to they're coming over here.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Goddess, light my path.
Like I'm always so tired when I start streaming, no matter how long time I've been streaming for. But like when I've been, my sleep schedule is fucked. But I'm always so tired when I start streaming, and then I get into playing just a tiny bit, and then I'm like fully awake and don't want to stop streaming. And when I finally stop streaming, I'm still awake for a few hours before I then.
Goddess, light my path.
So it's like the endless stream, pretty much.
Speak
But then I kind of want to have like a streaming schedule, because yeah, that's like kind of the thing. Like pretty much, I'm streaming when I don't have anything else.
Evil draws close.
And
Goddess, light my path.
well, can be an issue.
Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold.
I've had issues where, well, at the moment I have issues where I have issues falling asleep before like 7 or 8 a.m.
Goddess, light my path.
I grow impatient.
Insufficient gold.
to make a lot of gold. And then it's like, also, I have a lot of phone calls during the day. So I pretty much always wake up whenever. Well, speaking about the sun, when I lived in Finland, it was quite depressing having because it was an office job. It's kind of depressing having a window seat where you can see out. You don't have like, don't look into buildings. You just have like open sky and trees and such. And
I stand ready.
then the only thing you can see during the day is darkness until like around 12 or noon. Then you see the sun, and then it goes dark again. You have that 1 hour of daylight per day. Otherwise, it's just dark.
I stand ready.
Insufficient gold.
That's like,
You
that's
dare speak to me.
because during the winter and the farther up north you go, you have really long summers where it doesn't go dark at all, and then you have winters where it's dark all the time.
Are there demons nearby? Hardly a
John
challenge.
doesn't have full health.
Is that all?
Perhaps, could be. Yeah, I think they're like around the same, like height wise. Closer to the north.
I stand ready.
Insufficient
Point the
gold.
way. Your move.
But I think one. Yeah, but then again, if you just stay inside all day
Is complete.
I stand
and
ready.
order your food and all
On
that,
your mark.
then does it really matter if it's like that outside?
I'm
For
blind,
me, it
not
doesn't.
deaf.
Like when I was working, like if I'm going outside and I only have like 1 hour,
I stand
Hardly
ready.
a challenge.
I don't know. Like remote is nice because you can stay home and you don't have to like wake up early. But I find it annoying that I use my gaming PC or my desktop PC to do the same kind of work that like I get distracted quite
I
fast.
stand ready.
Just move 1 block. Great. Let's
I
get
stand ready.
these people over
Sacred
here.
grove is being desecrated. Insufficient gold.
Dare speak to
I
me
stand ready.
easily.
Waiting on you.
Waiting on you. Fair enough. Oh, it's almost done. Yeah, and then it's like
Your
you spend
building
more
is
money on getting an apartment or something, because it has that one extra room for your office, and then you have your gaming room or living room, and then you have your bedroom.
Waiting on you. Fair enough.
That's kind of where it is.
I'm blind,
Quite sad.
not deaf.
Our gold mine is running low.
Yes, I know.
Insufficient gold.
I grow in
They're expensive here. Like depending on where you live, of course, it's expensive. With what I do, I could pretty much live anywhere as long as I have a decent connection.
easily. Die.
I stand ready.
Our
Want the
warriors
money?
have engaged.
But most of the times, it's pain. Damn it.
I stand.
Why?
Close. Is that all?
I need something that does a lot of damage.
Evil
I
draws.
thought I had like a lot of men there, but apparently not.
On your
Make some of
mark,
these.
say no more. Done.
Wait, actually, I should
I
probably
stand
get them
Patient.
be inside
Hardly a challenge.
the walls or whatever.
Is that all?
Insufficient gold.
Insufficient gold.
I stand ready.
Just in case they attack, which they probably will be
It's nearby.
doing very, very soon. But these buildings right here, they replenish mana and health.
Impatient.
Deactivate that.
I stand ready.
So, Denmark is a very small country. If I live near the capital or the bigger cities, it's expensive, but then I can choose to live out in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, and it's cheap. But then I'll have to drive further to get groceries and less likely to get deliveries, which is also annoying. Can I upgrade this? Costs too much money.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
Yes, I know.
Insufficient gold.
Okay.
I stand ready.
Actually, many places now here have actually decent connection. But also, I think that it is possible to stream at pretty much any connection as long as it's stable. Because you can just compress everything so much now.
You dare speak to me.
Insufficient gold.
I stand ready.
Like for example, I am compressing this quite a lot, and I think I can even do even more. Like when I'm playing console games, I can just compress even more. Because even with my CPU, I'm using 20% of it while I'm streaming, just for the stream itself. Because I'm compressing as much as possible. Why?
I stand ready.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Say
Being desecrated. Yes, I want to get the income though.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
I'm blind,
Our
not
warriors
deaf.
have engaged the enemy.
I stand ready. Your move.
Your move. Wonder how long
Your
time
building
this
is complete.
mission is gonna take me.
I stand ready.
It is dragging on for quite a bit. I think we're going over an hour for this one. So this is like why? No, yeah, we're chapter 6. I was like reading as chapter 8. I think we're on chapter 6.
Point the way.
So this is okay, and these can go up
On your
there.
mark. All
Go up there.
Your move.
These two should just regen a bit of health. And hopefully we can soon
Demons nearby.
go over there.
You dare speak to me.
You dare speak to me?
Your
Yeah, we
building
are
is complete.
very close to having being at the end of the game, of this campaign. I hope it won't take like too long. Yeah, that's kind of like it's soon going up for me. It goes up around ish in 2 hours, so
On your mark. Waiting on you. Fair
so
enough.
it is getting
Point the
closer.
way. Say no more.
But,
Your move. Done.
yeah, that's what happens when you play video games all night
On your mark.
and just sit and talk.
I'm blind.
Like, I'm sure you have tried that many times before, like we just sit on a Friday or Saturday and just talk with people, play games, and suddenly it's like very, very late,
Point
I
the way.
stand
like insanely late.
Say no more. Waiting on you. Too easy. Fair enough.
I grow impatient.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Waiting on you.
Demons
I
nearby.
stand ready.
I stand.
The game away. It is at least a way to play games.
Hardly a challenge. Easily.
Okay, so now this guy doesn't have any more mana, which is good.
Speak to me.
I think I should at least be able to kill him now and beat the main quest complete. Great. Okay, good. I'm done with this. Next level Google idea. I don't know.
Foul demon! What have you done with my brother?
It is I, Furion. This is what I've become.
No. Illidan, how could you?
The leader of the undead has been destroyed, and the forests will heal in time.
At the cost of your soul? You are no brother of mine. Be gone from this place, and never set foot in our...
So we're gonna get one of those nice cutscenes, or is it just gonna be this?
Brother,
Well, I'm just gonna destroy everything. Wait, continue.